All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Leantendo with some crazy news, like actually mind-boggling, blowing news. Insane. So if you know about me, I actually stopped really caring that about Amazon and how they're going to be publishing, because at the end of the day, it's 2024. I don't feel like I want to put too much time into waiting and seeing whatever's going on. But luckily for us, Blue Protocol Database actually got a interview. And it's crazy. They had a whole entire interview with Mike, the lead with the franchise of Blue Protocol, and they actually got to play a hands-on demo. Now, I'm not going to go through all this because I already read it on stream, but I'm going to go through it and tell you tell you what is the most important things to me about this. And there's a lot of crazy news. But starting off, the thing is, we do not have an official date of the release still. And by the way, this is not on the Blue Protocol Amazon website. This is only on Database. I'll make sure to link it in the description. But yeah, we do not have a date as to when we will be getting it globally. But what we do have is a lot of information. Starting off with the biggest bit of information, that is day one, we will be getting multiple chapters. That is right. Day one, we will be getting multiple chapters of Blue Protocol Global. What does that mean? That means that in reality, the global version of Blue Protocol should just be better than the JP release. It should be, because with more content, that means probably most likely we're going to be getting a new class, Blitz Lancer, on release. And then on top of that, we will also be getting more content just overall to go through. And that's kind of a problem that we're seeing with JP right now. And it's not necessarily a problem realistically. It's kind of just the fact that a lot of people are grinding the game out and there's not a lot to do afterwards. And if there is a lot to do, they don't really feel like it because they're kind of in it for the story, and then the rest comes later. But regardless, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. On top of that, we will be having a gacha. Yes, we will be having gacha. Gacha is coming to global. I know. A lot of people were like, well, we're not even gonna get gacha, this and that. We're getting gacha. And I think it's pretty good because we're actually gonna be getting a pity system, which is great. Pity systems are great. Not only are we getting a pity system, like an actual cap, hard cap, we also will be, I guess we'll keep the BPP store, but apparently the functions of it might be a bit different, along with items, so on, stuff like that. So that's like monetization. Mike also went over how he wants it to, the game they're going for is going to be no pay to win, right? There's not going to be any pay to win, pay to power. They're not going to sell anything that Bandai Namco wouldn't approve of them selling. Now, what I will say about that is the fact that the Japanese version or JP version of Blue Protocol isn't pay to win, guys. There's no pay to win, maybe a little bit of pay to progress, but every game has a pay to something, right? So that's that. Nothing really too crazy besides a couple other questions and decent answers. But realistically, the only reason that we are not getting Blue Protocol in 2023 is technically because of localization and voice acting, or the translations, I guess, are pretty much done, but for certain languages, because there's a lot of regions that are actually going to be falling under Amazon Gaming, and they need to make sure they have all of these regions and stuff figured out. So that's a big part of why we're not getting it in 2023. And also on top of that, there will be changes to certain things regarding okay, let's just say that you cannot use the shake button anymore. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That physic button is not there anymore, guys. Rip, whatever. And then on top of that, the children model of characters in the game might be taken out. Not for sure, might be taken out. And then also they're definitely changing some of the cosmetics for the children in the video game, because some things may be seen as a bit too revealing, even if it has a cultural type of representation. Just for certain audiences, they don't want to market it like that. And also at the same time, the game will be marketed as a teen game. So that's pretty much everything that I found important. Realistically, if you really want to deep dive and have a really good understanding of it, definitely check out the link, because I'll be linking it. This is really informative, really great. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed reading up on this, and I'm very, very excited. Like, actually, so excited for the global release of this game, because at first, we were all excited, whatever, it's 2023, but then it got delayed. And I feel as though a lot of people kind of lost the hype. This is definitely bringing the hype back for me. Seriously. So shout outs to Blue Protocol Database. Thank you guys so much for getting the interview. It was amazing. This is great information. Now, on top of all of this, we also got a new trailer. Blue Protocol Fight for the Future. Now, I've already watched it, but we'll watch it again just to, like, watch it, right? And yeah, let's do that.
Our world, Regnus. Eons from now, a long-forgotten evil will awaken within the planet's core and destroy it. But our fate is not sealed. There are those who are willing to give everything to protect the future of Regnus. Even if it means sacrificing their past.
Getting to see some Twin Striker, like all the classes.
Our fate is in your hands.
All right. And yeah. Now, before we dive into this, actually, I'm going to pull up another video that was actually apparently hidden in the trailer. So let's go ahead and watch that as well.
Huh? What is it?
Unlisted, by the way.
No, it's nothing. I'm just glad we came to this time period. It took great courage to make the trip.
One more time.
Huh? What is it? No, it's nothing. I'm just glad we came to this time period. It took great courage to make the trip.
Now, this can mean a couple things, okay? Well, we'll leave it at that. This can mean a couple things, and this is also coming back or going back to the whole entire exclusive interview. Something I didn't mention was the fact that in the interview, close to the very end, they pretty much said that there's a lot more than just the game to look forward to with Blue Protocol. Now, let's remember that this is kind of like a franchise. This is kind of like a thing that has the potential to stretch out of just a video game, just an MMO. Therefore, hint, hint, we could be seeing an anime sometime soon in 2024. Mind-boggling, and it won't be the first time that we get an anime for an anime game. If you played PSO2, there's plenty of anime on that. So if that were to be the case, I'm definitely excited and looking forward to. Also, I called it, but either way, yeah. So this is hidden, and I'll make sure to link this as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Breaking down the trailer, I'm not really gonna do too much of that. It's just kind of gameplay that we've all seen before. We've all had the pleasure of partaking in. Let's see here. We got our Heavy Smasher, and then we got our Twin Striker, and then we got our Blast Archer, Aegis Fighter, Spellcaster. And mind you, all the names are going to be different for the global version. And yeah, that I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything to look forward to, everything new with Amazon and Blue Protocol. And I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm here for it. Even though it's in 2024, I have faith that it's going to be a great release, especially since we're getting multiple chapters on day one. That part for me means absolutely everything, just because the catch up aspect of it, it's gonna be a lot easier to digest. I feel as though, because originally I planned on playing the global version, of course, but then eventually when I run out of content, like I've kind of done on JP, I'll eventually just go play JP and catch up. But now with this new, multiple chapters on day one, that kind of means that I'll be able to play for a longer period of time on global and eventually go back to JP, catch up. But at some point I will no longer need to be going back and forth because we will have caught up. And that is amazing. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you like it, make sure to slap that like button and sub, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.